Hello, how are you today? This is Bong Soo-jung, Korean labor attorney. Today I like to talk about the Korean workers working at the embassy, foreign embassies, whether they are applicable to Korean labor law or not. Basically, Korean labor law is um, it follow the principle of territorial rule, territorial application. That means every the workers who work in Korean territory, they are applicable to Korean labor law, even though there is a governing law like a foreign embassies is very sovereign area excluded from application of local law. However, labor law is very different. It's a human right law, so it's not something related criminal things. So when employee was fired or when employee has unpaid severance pay or wage, I think the wage means most basic means to survive for workers. So that's why labor law is special law, and inspector they audit, and sometimes they prosecute the employee who never respect the Korean labor law. So foreign embassies, they diplomat, they are exempt from application of Korean labor law. Actually, they are applicable, but they are exempt from prosecution. So in that case, their government must be responsible for not following. Also, court ruled, even though the diplomat they are exempt, but their government they are responsible. That means diplomat usually respond to the legal action for not paying severance pay or unlawful termination. So usually diplomat respect the Korean labor law because they know their government is responsible for not following the Korean labor law. So that is how we, as a labor attorney, I represent the foreign, the Korean workers working at the foreign embassies. So usually there are most common cases is not registration for social security insurances like national pension or national health insurance, also some unemployment insurance or work-related accident compensation insurance. Usually embassy they don't register their workers for those insurance. They are mandatory in normal the companies. Also firing, so they think they fire the embassy workers very easily. I think even that is a big violation. Also most common the claim is severance pay. Severance pay is usually retirement pay or severance pay. We use the same term. So embassies usually never respected because this is very particular wage system in Korea we have for severance pay. So, but basically they must respect. So when I represent the workers working for embassy, usually they later they receive unpaid the severance pay through my legal representation. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll explain more through my attached article. Thank you. Bye bye.